much just the benefits of the digital book, and then I'm going to show you my actual digital book about rocks that I created. So, a digital book is an electronic book, also known as an ebook or a digital book. It is text-based and image-based production in a digital form produced on, published by, and readable on computers or other digital devices. The benefits of digital books are it enhances readability, vocabulary, and more availability to resources. Text can also be read aloud. I'll elaborate more on this when I go through my digital book. The readability is creating audio sounds. Audio files allow the books to be read aloud by students with a web reader. It enables students with reading difficulty to master content even though they have problems decoding. It leads to increased comprehension. This is beneficial because students who spend a lot of time trying to decode words or pronounce the words, they might not comprehend what they're reading. So if you have an audio file in there that allows the students to listen to the book, it can better their comprehension because they'll actually be able to understand what they're reading. Vocabulary is enhanced by text poppers. A text popper is a written definition of a word that can be provided for content or unfamiliar vocabulary. It could also be a visual representation, such as a picture or a video. Words can have text poppers that are highlighted, and users can choose or not choose to view the support. Definitions are right there. Searching the glossary is unnecessary. So basically, in the digital book, you're gonna see a highlighted word, and if you scroll over the highlighted word, a text box is going to pop up, and the definition of the word is going to be right in there, so the students don't have to access the dictionary to know what the word is. Also, you could have a picture. In one of my digital books, I inserted a map of Spain in case the student didn't know where Spain was on the map, so just to give them a little bit more information. This is an example of a text popper. As you can see, the word minerals is highlighted, and the definition of minerals, non-living things from the earth, is the definition. Sidebars are also good in digital books. They're located on the right and left-hand sides of the screen. They give readers access to more information related to the subject on the page. Although some traditional books may have this feature, digital books allow instant access to the information by taking the reader to an appropriate website right then. If the link of a website or a YouTube video is in the sidebar, all students have access to the information. The information is a click on the hyperlink. So the hyperlinks allow more resources, and you can edit to see, to give the information of what the resource is that the student is accessing. Also, you could post a hyperlink at the end of the page, which is right at the bottom of the sidebar, so that the student could just click on that and they could access more information about the subject. In digital books, we also have interactive activities. Scrapbooks and slideshows can show many different images to the students. There are also other activities such as crossword puzzles or matching activities to kind of enforce comprehension and make sure the students know the content. Some traditional books have limited room for pictures, and some readers may benefit from more. Activities such as matching games or crossword puzzles allow information, informal assessment of comprehension, and are appealing and fun for the student. This is an example of the matching game that I have in my digital book. What the student has to do is that they have to click on the red cards at the bottom, and then the card will appear, kind of like a solitaire card. And then they just drag it to the appropriate rock name. There are also assessment features located inside the book. This is good so teachers don't have to create tests to find out what the students know. This assessment can be informal. Test poppers and quiz poppers are the types of assessments that these offer. This includes multiple choice questions, true and false ordering, short answer, and essay questions. The benefits are that these assessments allow the readers to check answers right away. They can also go back inside the text to find the correct answer if they got it wrong. And if they are interested, This is also beneficial for gifted students, not only with students with disabilities. Gifted students need to challenge themselves by looking at more information because regular classroom books could be boring for them and they might not allow students to access more information. So by having like a hyperlink or a video on a page, the students could access more of what they wouldn't be able to in regular books. Easy access, direct web links to the digital books, perfect for students who are absent. Students would benefit from repeated reading or exposure to the content. So if a student is absent one day, you could email the digital book to them, and then they could access it from their computer at home. If the student wants to read the book again, they're able to go through the book as many times as they would like. They can be accessed with many different types of technology devices, but they have to run Adobe Flash. So you could access it on iPod or like an iPad, but some of the content, such as the videos or the scrapbooks, they may need Adobe Flash to run, so those might not be beneficial. What I used to create my digital scrapbook on was Softchalk. There's a free 30-day trial for Softchalk on their website, softchalk.com. It allows teachers to choose exactly what content they want the students to learn because they can create it. As for textbooks, teachers might be skimming through the textbook and may realize that there's some information that the students don't need to know. So they could put exactly what information they want in the digital books. They are more flexible in regards to ability of users and can easily be modified for accessibility. This means any student who has problems with, who has visual problems or auditory problems, they could use the book as well as regular functioning students and gifted students. My digital book was designed for a second grade science curriculum. We designed it for a second and third grade classroom in Cheektowaga, and it is meant to reinforce the concepts of the universal design for learning. So now I'm going to show you my digital book. Alright, this is page 1 of my digital book. It's about rocks. And as you can see on the first page, I have the title highlighted so people know what the page is about. There's also information and the text topper that I went over before. Minerals are non-living things from the earth. There's a visual representation of what a rock is, so students know. I also have audio recorded, so students who have troubles reading could listen to the content. What is a rock? A rock is a material that is made of a mix of minerals. Rocks can form over millions of years as the earth changes. They are naturally in the earth, meaning they are not man-made. So that just helps students comprehend more if they are having problems decoding or reading. And also on the first page, I have at the bottom a video about rocks. This is beneficial because you could actually have videos from YouTube or any other websites in the book so students can learn more information that you don't actually have in the book. So take a look at that.
Simple science. What are rocks and soil? Rock is the naturally occurring material that lies beneath all surfaces around us. Sometimes you can see the rock when it is exposed on mountains and cliffs, but more often.
Okay, and we don't have to watch the whole thing, but basically videos allow more accessibility to other resources. The next page of my book, again, has a picture and text and another text popper. In the text popper, what I was saying before is you could also insert pictures of the crust. The crust picture is right over to the left-hand side, but you could also insert them inside the text poppers. There's also another audio and more pictures for visual reference. The third page, what makes it unique is that it has a sidebar, And the sidebar gives more resources